Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. You can call me T. I'm new on YouTube, and although I love YouTube, I watch YouTube all the time. And the reason why I wanted to start my own channel, I've been thinking about it for a long time, but the reason I wanted to start my own channel is because there are things that are thinging right now. Like, I looked all around for women in my age bracket that were talking about some of the things that I'm thinking about right now. Like, I'm thinking about so many things that I never thought I would be thinking about, things that I never thought I'd think about in my 20s or 30s, I never thought about. And I really wanted to be able to have a place to express those things, talk about them, maybe get feedback from other women that are my age, and also just to share some of my life experiences, things that I've gone through, how I made it through some things. To tell you a little bit about myself, like I said, I'm 47 years old. I've been married for 16 years. I was a military wife for the first part of our marriage, so probably about the first 7 years I was a military wife. I was a teenage mother. I had my daughter at 17 years old. I have gone through some extreme circumstances, poverty, okay? And but now I work full-time in management in a science field. My husband's now retired from the military, so he works in nuclear security. My daughter graduated college and is on her own doing her thing. And so now I'm thinking about all these other things. I'm thinking about things like retirement. Who thought about that in their 20s? Hardly anybody ever thinks about retirement. Maybe somebody that's like, super been trained on everything you're supposed to do. And, I don't know the average person that's thinking about that in your 20s. I'm thinking about things like being debt-free. I don't think I ever thought about that in my 20s or 30s. I never thought about stuff like that. So I'm on a debt-free journey now. Since 2020, I've paid off about $104,000 worth of debt. Most of that was my master's program and undergrad student loans, and some other miscellaneous items. I think the rest was like credit cards and stuff like that. But the bulk of that was my student loans, and I still have $18K left on my student loans now. I'm also on a wellness journey. I go to the gym probably 4 to 5 days a week. Well, I try to go 4 to 5 days a week, but at least 3. But I work out every day, whether that's at home or at the gym. I get in something. I have to do something every day, because that's another thing that people don't talk about. When we get my age, it's harder and harder and harder to keep yourself in shape. Like, it's very difficult. You got to do things way different. Things that I used to do, it was nothing for me to maintain when I was like in my 20s and 30s, and then all of a sudden I hit my 40s and it's harder. But it's doable. It's just harder, and you have to be committed to it. So I am on a wellness journey. Again, not a weight loss journey, not trying to lose weight, a wellness journey where I'm just keeping myself active and in tune with my body. And other things about me, I'm a little bit weird, a little bit quirky. I love anything outdoors: fishing, hunting, canoeing, hiking, anything outdoors. I'm down for it. I'll probably do it. I'm in. I'll try it. I don't care what it is. Paintballing, I don't care. If it's outside, I'm down. I love outside. I love the outdoors. It's beautiful. It's calming. it's a happy place, if you will. What's something else about me? Things you won't see. Things you won't see on my channel. You're probably not going to see any fashion hauls because obviously I don't have a whole lot of fashion sense. As you can see, I'm a jeans and t-shirt kind of girl. It's probably what you're going to see. You may see some workout gear because 90% of the time I will wear my workout clothes because I'm going to work out at some point in time during the day. So that usually is my attire. You're probably not going to see hair tutorials. You're going to get a bun, or it might be down with some curls or something in it. But I don't know. That's about all I got. That's all I got. You're not going to see any makeup tutorials. I don't even really wear makeup like that, but when I do, it's very, very, very simple. Should I wear makeup? Probably so. I would say absolutely. Look, but I'm not that kind of girl. I'm not good at it too. So, I don't want to make myself look like a clown walking around here. So I'd rather just, bare face. It's okay. It's okay. So those are the things you probably won't see. But what you will see is a bunch of information probably about budgeting and like planning for future things. Maybe some stuff about credit. Definitely some stuff about what the heck is going on in my mind these days with life. You may see a few hauls. I love Dollar Tree. I love going there. I absolutely adore going there. So, yeah, you may see that. Also, the things that I will spend money on, because even though I consider myself a pretty frugal person, there are things that I will spend money on. And there are situations where you're better off to spend more than you are to try to pinch a penny. And so I've come to realize that now. I used to not know that, and I would spend all sorts of money because it's only $5 to do this or $10 to do that. But I've done it 10 times because whatever I bought keeps breaking over and over and over again, when I could have just kicked out $100 or $200 for something that had more quality and it would have lasted me. So there are times where that's needed. So I'll probably talk about some things that I will spend money on, things that I don't want to live without. I think that's the crazy part about money management is there has to be a how do I put this? There needs to be a decision made to me, in my personal opinion, of the things that you prioritize and what you want to spend money on, because that's going to make you happy. If that's going to make you happy, because there's no point in, I'm not spending anything on anything and I'm living off this, but if I'm not happy, what's the point? I'm not going to live my life miserable just to go to my grave with, $1 million, $2 million that I never used, I never touched, I never enjoyed any of it. That's weird to me. There are people who do that. Hey, it's all good, because if that makes them happy, then that's perfectly fine. But I'm just one of those people that would not make me happy. So I'm going to talk about that and just some life things, man. Just life. Life, man. Whoa. It's so different now than even I could have imagined it would be. Definitely never saw myself here. Strange. But here I am. So I just want to express myself and just go on a journey with you guys. I hope that you'll want to go on that journey with me. Maybe you need to see a little more. I would, because, I don't give my subscribe away easy. So I understand if you got to come back and see some more. I definitely get it. But I hope you will. I hope you will. And let's just get into some things, man, on this midlife journey. Midlife, man. Nah, I'm actually extremely happy that I made it this far. Hopefully, I have lots of years to go. Hopefully, you do too. And we'll ride them together. How about that? Anyway, thanks for coming. Check me out and stay tuned because there's more to come. Bye.